A Pima County supervisor wants some answers.
She's calling a recent campaign donation a controversial contribution. Here's News 4 Tucson investigator Matthew Schwartz now with that report.
This letter was sent on October 26th from Larry Hecker, chair of Vote Yes on Pima County Bonds, to Elections Director Brad Nelson. The letter informs Nelson of a $15,000 donation to Vote Yes from Tucson Economic Opportunities Incorporated. However, that is not the donor's correct name. It is Tucson Regional Economic Opportunities, better known as TREO. The word regional was left out.
I think it's interesting that anyone would leave off the word regional out of the TREO.
Supervisor Ally Miller thinks the omission might have been intentional. Why would they want to cover it up if that's the case?
The potential there is that the taxpayers might be a little upset because taxpayer dollars from Pima County go into TREO and it's supposed to be used for economic development.
State law prohibits certain entities from using public monies to influence elections. There is no evidence that happened here. Records show Pima County has had contracts since 2005 with TREO, totaling nearly $9 million to the private nonprofit agency for economic development. In June, the Board of Supervisors unanimously approved an economic development package that included $441,000 for this fiscal year to TREO, which recently changed its name to Sun Corridor.
Actually, no tax dollars went to the campaign through Sun Corridor.
Larry Hecker of the Vote Yes on Pima Bonds Committee is also Sun Corridor's chief legal counsel. He says the $15,000 contribution came from private donations. We showed Hecker the letter he sent to the elections director.
Was this just an omission on your part? You see where the word regional is left out there?
I do. Yes, that was an omission. That's completely an oversight. I mean, if we were going to try and hide it, I would think we would do it a little bit more skillfully than that.
Joe Snell is Sun Corridor's CEO. We've been trying to schedule an interview with Snell since last Friday, but his spokesperson said he had meetings and instead emailed a statement, part of which said, no Pima County funds were used in support of the recent bond issue. Furthermore, we have received no Pima County funds for our current fiscal year. In simplest terms, we couldn't have used Pima County funds to support the bond election, as we haven't received any. The vast majority of the Sun Corridor budget is supported by private investment. Sun Corridor contracts with one governmental entity, Pima County, to provide outsourced economic development services.
Well, I'm curious as to why anyone would want to first donate to TREO and then have TREO donate it to the Yes Bond Committee. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
We asked Sun Corridor for documentation of that $15,000 donation. They did not provide it, but we should soon know the identity of the person or persons who made the contribution. It's expected to be listed on the county's post-election campaign finance report, scheduled to be released by early December.